It was fall 2014 when Sam first introduced herself to me at the production studio we used to work at as undergrads. And she told me she was in a documentary class and was looking for an editor on a project, and that she was even thinking about continuing it as some sort of series after school. And she had this pitch.
A short documentary project that was about sexism in the music industry and just like harassment that one of my really good friends faced as a popular musician in Austin.
And I was like, yeah, I'll edit that. And I remember when I first got the footage of Claire that Sam and our friend Eloise had captured together, and just being so elated by how open and honest and vulnerable their conversations were with her. And Sam and I had so much fun listening and learning in the edit, and it made me crave more of these conversations. And so after that, we just set out to talk to more people. So we spoke to Fabi Reina of She Shreds magazine about sexism in the guitar industry. We spoke to Alice Giacconi, who was designing super out-of-the-box, body-positive clothing here in Austin. We spoke to Christina and Fatima of Counterbalance about their work in liberating Black women. Our friend Savannah pitched to us an episode on Martha Pico Terra, an 80-year-old woman here in Austin who was instrumental in the Chicano rights and feminist movements. And then we found Denise. Denise actually found us. But she brought in, I think 12 different women into our studio to talk about the word Chingona. And I met Felice Chirigoff at a Filipino talent showcase where she talked about being a Filipino woman and skating in roller derby. And I was just like, fuck yeah, I want to talk about that.
You know, now we're 8 short films later. And it's been so cool to meet our subjects and become really, really close to them and just see how much they trust us to put a camera in front of them and share their story with people. It's been really cool to see how it's kind of changed things for them on their side, just being given a platform to reflect on their life and, not only be honest about hard things that they've gone through, but also to be able to be validated in getting through that stuff. Yeah, it's been amazing. Along with the community that we've had that's grown around our films. Our events are my favorite because we see everybody who's been watching, whether that's our friends or political figures or community organizers. I've met some of my really good friends now because of FemBeat. There's Kayla, who I obviously gush and gush about all the time. She's just an incredible person to be running this with.
I love Sam because she's such a dreamer. She's so bright-eyed and optimistic and always willing to try new things. And there's Victoria. I love Victoria.
She's somebody that actually just walked up to me at a Boss Babes event after seeing one of our short films, and she really enjoyed it and wanted to help. And then there's Juanita, who covers our social and has been helping with getting the word out about what we're doing.
And we have Anna and Valerie, who edit some of our films, and they both have such a great instinct for timing and style and story.
It expands out beyond that. We have a group of volunteers that we always reach out for our events. We have our stage manager, Kiki. We have Monica, who helps us with events. And it's this whole team that I can really trust and rely on, and that's definitely something special. Talking about the emotional journey of FemBeat is a little complex because it's been around for years of my life now. It's been here alongside me as I've been growing up through my 20s. I've been able to have some pretty raw and vulnerable conversations with people where I've really been inspired by them.
Every time we work together, without fail, there's always a moment where Sam and I just share like this really excited and special look at each other from behind the camera and the microphone to acknowledge that we've either witnessed or heard something new and amazing. And that's just an experience that I want to keep chasing with every film that we make.
I would really love to be able to ripple out from our work, and maybe it starts with the subject that we work with like giving them the platform to reflect and tell their story and feel validated. And then that ripples out to the person watching it, being able to reflect on themselves and see somebody that's like them and feel validated, and on and on and on.
And we're going to keep telling these stories that offer a hopeful glimpse at what life and happiness and success could look like outside of these parameters that we're given. And I'm so excited for all of you, like, not only to witness that, but to join us on that front.